We now request our most respected and honorable MD and CEO, Shri L.V. Prabhakar sir, to grace us with his word of knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him with a big round of applause.
మీ అందరికీ నా హృదయపూర్వక నమస్కారములు. Very good evening to all of you. Respected my colleague Raju sir, my dear friend Manimaran ji, my very dear Ravi ji, Jacob, Kenrites, Canpals, ladies and gentlemen. Again, very good evening to all of you. Disciplined team, efficient workers, high targets, high ambitions. This is Kenrites. Canara Bank is fortunate to have people like you. I can say financial system is fortunate to have people like you in the financial sector. I will explain why. Being in association, being in trade union, thinking about bank's progress is unique in the world. And the leaders of Canara Bank Officers Association, they are really leaders. Let me talk about Sri Ravi ji. You all said he is a young leader, dynamic leader. But I know one secret. Today I will tell. Ravi ji used to meet me along with the industry leader Manimaran ji when I joined. And whenever Manimaran ji comes, you know, he will come with a team. And in that team, I used to observe one person who is something different, whom I used to think, this person is going to lead Canara Bank Officers Association. That is Ravi. See, as MD and CEO, I am interested to identify the persons and make them scale 4, 5, 6, 7, so that there will be continuation of leadership. One day I called Ravi separately and I said, Mr. Ravi, you have a very good future. Next year you have to be scale 4, 2-3 years scale 5, 1 or 2 years scale 6. Another 2 years scale 7, scale 8, and you will be ED and MD. Sri Ravi heard very patiently and he said, Sir, I am worried about my Canara Bank Officers Association, not my promotion. It is a discussion which has taken place between us. That day I thought, if not MD, he will become a board member. And sacrificing promotions, sacrificing the career, and working for our colleague officers, for their benefits, for their well-being, is a unique character in any leader. Those characters Sri Ravi is having. It's a fact. And in the last 2 years, after I joined Canara Bank, I never heard any word like dharna or strike from any of the union leaders of Canara Bank Officers Association. Why? Let us understand why. They are all very mature leaders. Their aim is to take care about the bank and also to take care about the officers. How best we can navigate to get the best facilities to our officers. By using the words dharna or strike, people understood they can get nothing. But by seeing that the mother organization is progressing, in that our progress is there, only a mature leader can understand this, and this was understood by all the leaders of Canara Bank Officers Association. Today, when I interact with the analysts, investors, controllers, they say, your people are marvelous. It is a fact. When they say your people are marvelous, that is you who are marvelous. I'll tell you one thing. When amalgamation was going on, X, Y, Z banks taken the services of consultants. Some banks have engaged 3 consultants, some 10 consultants, some 11 consultants. And a serious discussion was going on at the top level, where they asked, Mr. Prabhakar, how many consultants you engaged? I said 86,000, sir. Everyone got surprised. 86,000 consultants? Yes, sir. Can you explain? All my Kenrites are my consultants. It is not joke. It is a serious statement I have given. I will explain why. The amalgamation process in Canara Bank is the smoothest in the industry. Because each and every Kenrite who has spent 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years in this institution, they have given the ideas. If the process is conducted in this way, a larger section of the people will be happy and the things will go well. And the person who works for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, he can give the best consultant, best consultancy. That is what happened in Canara Bank, and results are visible. Before amalgamation, Canara Bank was there, Syndicate Bank was there. When I joined, I was going through the annual reports and annual results, especially March quarter of every year. Every year, Canara Bank used to make loss, Syndicate Bank used to make loss. Because two brothers were different. When amalgamated, when the two brothers came together, every quarter they are making profit. And I say when I interact with investors, especially foreign investors and analysts, if you want to understand the meaning of the word synergy, you interact with my Kenrites. My scale 1, 2, 3 officers, they will tell you what is synergy. What is the impact of synergy? June 2020, after amalgamation, we made a profit of 406 crores. Next quarter, again we increase the amount. Again we increase the amount. Suppose if you take in the last 5-6 quarters, for example to September, the amount was last September it was 1,333 crores. Then again next quarter it has increased to 1,502 crores. Then again it has increased to 1,666 crores. Then again in June we said it is 2022. In September 2022 we said the profit will be 25. That is 2,525. Where we used to make losses every year, where every quarter now Canara Bank and Syndicate Bank as a team, as a synergy, is giving huge profits to the industry, and we paid dividend to the government 65%. And the effect of synergy, that is the amalgamation of Syndicate and Canara Bank. I'll tell you a few figures which will be very interesting to you. Operating profit, we used to make about 12,800 crores. March 22, we made 23,000 crores. And now every quarter we are making about 6,900 crores. If you multiply it by 4, it will be 27,000 crores of operating profit, which is a record in the industry. Possible because the amalgamation of syndicate and Kenwrights, now under the banner of Kenwrights, you are all doing wonders. Now I have to tell you, one of the investors have asked me, as Raju Saab was telling, where do you see the strength in Canara Bank? I said, I see the strength in scale 1, 2, 3 and 4 officers. He said, everyone gives statement because you people are sitting here. But I said, what I talk, I mean it. I don't talk anything which I don't mean it. That investor said, they are intelligent people. They said, can you please elaborate? I said, how much time you have? I can elaborate one day. He said, sir, take your time. I said, let me talk about the gold loan vertical. I said, our scale 1, 2, 3, 4 officers have brought the gold loan outstanding figure to 1,12,000 crores. It was 54,000 crores 2.5 years. Now after amalgamation, our scale 1, 2, 3 officers have brought the figure to 1,12,000 crores. Figure is not important. Important is how many accounts? 82 lakh gold loan accounts. Again, 82 lakh gold loan accounts figure is not important. What is important is who did it. Our scale 1, 2, 3, 4 officers have did it. Let me explain. If you want to sanction one gold loan, you have to call the customer. You have to talk to him. You have to see the gold loan articles. You have to open the savings bank account, take the KYC documents, do the documentation, then sanction the loan, then enter in the system, then pay the amount. For describing, it is taking 3-4 minutes. If it has to be done, it will take half an hour. Half an hour into 82 lakh accounts or 82 lakh, you know the number of minutes you require to do this loan. And this was done in 1 year. Let me tell you, many private banks, public sector banks, NBFCs, they send their consultants to Canara Bank to find out how the Kenwrights are doing gold loan in such a large scale without any fraud or forgery. They came, they discussed with our GMs. Then few people came to me. They said, sir, can you explain how this gold loan vertical from 54,000 crores in just 2.5 years, it is 1,12,000 crores. And my dear friends, please understand, if the outstanding is 1,12,000 crores, you have sanctioned more than 3 lakh crores of gold loans. They said, sir, we want to know. I said, if you really want to know, you have come to a wrong person. If you want to know, you go to my scale 1, 2, 3, 4 branches. They will teach you how to do the gold loan. They will tell you the secret. And the secret is hard work, dedication of Kenwrights. Again, I say scale 1, 2, 3, 4 officers. This is one example I have said. Now let us come to housing loans. We are growing at 17% in housing loans. Though the outstanding is 79,000 crores. Each housing loan to sanction, to disburse, everyone can understand how much time, how much strain, how much energy is required to sanction. And our RHS people, again controlled by scale 1, 2, 3, 4 officers. Last year, out of 242 RHS, 122 RHS have sanctioned more than 100 crores. And Generally in banking, people multiply 122 into 100 crores is 12,200 crores. And one analyst has said, sir, 2,200 crores, this 122 people have done. I said, you are wrong. They have done 18,000 crores. Because 12,200 crores is the minimum amount. Some RHS have done more than 200 crores, 300 crores. Again, now the industry wants to understand how the Kenwrights, scale 1, 2, 3, 4 officers are sanctioning 100 crores per unit. Again, yesterday, if you see the figures, already more than 80 RHS have crossed 100 crores. Again, the impact is the hard work of scale 1, 2, 3 officers. Now let me talk about the liability side. CPH. Many public sector banks, private banks, foreign banks have started long ago. Many have failed. In many cases, efficiency is not appreciable. Kenwrights, they have done wonders in CPH. When this scheme has launched, I used to get message. This lady officer has opened 500 accounts in 12 hours. Another gentleman has opened 600 accounts in one day. Again, another message comes, sir, 660 accounts are opened by this lady in particular CPH. That is the strength of scale 1, 2, 3, 4 officers. When I say they are doing, people think, just I am telling because I want to please. I have no business to please anyone. I talk fact, whether it is right or wrong, I will talk fact. And this is the fact. Now CPH, recently we have sent 25 of our general managers to Western countries. Switzerland, Germany, France. Now we want to be international. They were discussing with the financial institutions abroad. There they were discussing about the savings bank account opening. They said, we open 30, we open 40, we take 1 day, 2 days. Our general managers have said, my Kenwrights, they open 50,000 accounts in 1 day. It is opened last week. And average is 30,000 accounts every day. Westerners, the people who we think they are very great, they surprised and said, are you right? You are telling Kenwrights they opened 50,000 accounts in 1 day without mistakes. And all the CKYC documents are uploaded. They said, yes. Then they said, it is wonderful. You people are really great. They said, yes, we are. And again, who did it? In CPH, who are sitting? Scale 1, 2, 3, 4 officers. Going forward, if Canara Bank has to reach number 1 position, it is only, I strongly believe, apart from others, scale 1, 2, 3, 4 officers are going to play a very great role. Here again, going back to my original subject, great leader like Sri Ravi. One day we were discussing in head office, and I think I remember my friend Shankar, CGM of HR, he was introducing Sri Ravi that, sir, he is the General Secretary of a Majority Association. I said, you are wrong. So everybody got confused. I said, he is the General Secretary of a Exceptionally Majority Association. 50,000 people, 98% of the membership. Only and only Manimaran and Raviji can do this. And taking 50,000 people as a disciplined workforce, inculcating the culture of mother bank, we have to work for the bank, bank will take care of us, is really marvelous. Only it is possible in Canara Bank. As Raju Saab was telling, I still remember when I joined this great institution, I interacted many people. Generally, I interact with everyone. Maybe he may be a sub-staff, he may be a clerk, or anyone, because they are all my family members. So they said, at that time I was talking about the capital. I said, we need capital to do business. Our CRAR was very bad. We don't have much capital to do the loaning. When I said, whether if we want to raise the capital, whether Kenrites are ready to invest, they said, sir, we purchased at 180 rupees. Some people purchased at 160 rupees. We have taken loan, drawn from overdraft. We are paying interest, but the share price is hardly 80, 100 rupees. So how can you expect my people again to lose money by investing in the shares of Canara Bank? That day we thought, we will work and we will pay back the amount, the hard-earned money of our Kenrites with interest, with profit. And last week, we have touched the magical figure of 333. And it will not stop here. It will not stop at 333. With the leadership of respected Sri Raju sir and from association side Sri Ravi, I am sure it will reach higher peaks. I don't tell the figure what is higher peak, because in the recent CNBC interview you have seen, where they were questioning me after the September results, where our credit growth was 20%. They asked, how much credit growth you are expecting in the next quarter? I said, it will be a decent double-digit growth. The people who know mathematics can understand double-digit starts from 10, it goes up to 99. And decent for me it is different, for you it is different. But we give a decent growth which is acceptable to everyone. In the same way, this our price will go to such an extent. This sentence I am stating only and only because of the trust which I have on the Kenrites and the Canpals. Coming back to the slogan which we said in the beginning of the year, or when I joined, there will be an inclusive growth and there will be an inclusive development. I don't want 3-4 people getting benefit. No. If any benefit is there, total family should enjoy. Family means 86,000 people should enjoy. And in the last 2-3 years you have seen, whatever benefit you have passed on, we have passed on starting from sub-staff to the chairman and MD and CEO. We want everyone to get benefited. And we want everyone to contribute to this bank. And we said, this great institution will be a preferred place for the customers to bank with and a preferred place for the employees to work with. Let me tell you 2-3 things. I mean what I said. As an officer, you should always be mindful of work-life balance. It's very, very important. You may become MD or you may become great, but if you don't maintain the work-life balance, your family life will be very bad. And without family life, what's the use of having a post or having money? There is no use. I said by 6:30, you people have to close the CBS system. And many people thought, because nowadays WhatsApp is there, it reaches all the people including controllers, what this MD is telling. I mean it, it has to be closed by 6:30. Why? If any work is addressed systematically and starts working from 10, after 5, there will be 2 results. One is, you don't have work. Second one is, you don't have energy. If both things are not there, why you are sitting up to 8 o'clock? This I don't understand. And we talk about Western countries. We talk about people saying that their human rights is there. Everything is there. I say more than that, we are here as a Canadians to see that in Canara Bank, all 86,000 people should love to come to the bank morning 10 o'clock and should leave the bank in the evening with the same energy with which they have come to the branch in the morning. That is called success. Investors and analysts, they have asked me, you are completing your tenure. You achieved about 23,000 crores of operating profit. You achieved net profit of about 2,525 crores, which is 89% YoY growth. And 15 days PLA is given to everyone. Are you happy? I said, I will be happy when all my Canadians are happy in this bank. And I mean this. I'll tell you one more thing. We are trying hard to create more and more promotions. More and more promotions. After amalgamation, the vacancies will go down. But in Canara Bank, the vacancies are increasing. And today, our HR GM is telling, sir, with the cooperation of association people and the management, we have increased the number of vacancies to such an extent, now there are no people to take the promotions. We have extended the date. And now I will give compulsory promotions. See, it is a fact. We are extending date to ask you to take promotions. A day was there when people used to say, I did not get promotion. Now we are telling, take promotion. See, why I am telling is, why we are creating so many vacancies. Especially, let me talk about ladies. Advaita. Most of the people, they want to take promotions. But family conditions are like that. They cannot express and take decisions. I have seen many of my colleagues. You have also seen Mani Meghalai Madam. She is MD CEO. All the ladies who are sitting here who are Canadians, you have a chance to become MD CEO, to enjoy the life. And when you become MD CEO or ED or CGM, GM, who will enjoy? Your husband will enjoy. Your children will enjoy. Your sasur will enjoy. Then why not to take the promotion? It's a fact. And last month I was in Amsterdam. We have a tie-up with Canara Robeco. Canara Robeco is a very good mutual fund. So the boss of Robeco, she sits in New York. And when our people have said that Canara Robeco company people have said that Canara Bank MD is, not Prabhakar, Canara Bank MD and CEO is coming to Amsterdam, she has flown from New York to Amsterdam to have a lunch with me. The interesting thing is, when we are discussing in a working lunch, I can see the satisfaction in her face, in her eyes. As a boss of that organization, that lady executive is dictating the terms. And she is thinking how to give more benefits to more ladies. So I expect in Canara Bank, the ladies who are not taking promotions, they have to take promotions. If I had one more year, I will transfer the ladies who are not taking promotions to North India, and the people who are taking promotions, I will return here only. See, understand, this is required for Canara Bank. I'll tell you why. In the world, now if any foreign investor has to invest money in Canara Bank, or if the rating agencies has to treat Canara Bank as the best bank, Gender equality is very, very important. Very, very important. When I joined, there was no GM, lady GM in our bank. I said, 5 आदमी को जबरदस्ती बनाना है. And we did it. They are doing excellent. They are doing excellent work. One is, Kalyani is sitting here. They are doing excellent work. And the ladies who are not taking promotions, they have to interact with these 5 GMs and understand how they feel and what you are missing. And for Canara Bank, to place this Canara Bank as the market leader, if you are weak in gender equality, people will not appreciate Canara Bank. Please understand that. You will be forced to do that. That is why I am telling, it is not the requirement of the lady officers, it is the requirement of the Canara Bank to promote the lady officers. The second point is ESG. This is again going to be very, very important. We have to take care about the environment. We have to take care about the social responsibilities. And G is governance. There should be a transparent and effective governance. Unless until this is the next orbit, if you are not strong in this, whatever figures you achieve, whatever milestones you achieve in financial terms, it is of no use. That is why I say, happiness in the face of the Canarite is going to decide the future of Canara Bank. Thank you, friends.
A thundering round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You are truly an inspiration to each Canarite, sir.